So I'm here to answer another question. I'm not going back to find it. The question was something like um, why did or why do African Americans get pushed back when they say they're an ethnic group? And this was bouncing off of the essence thing when he said our culture and our when it's actually Black Americans culture. It's not our as in everyone else's culture, it's our. So this is what this is bouncing off of. So I'm going to answer because I was talking about that a while ago a lot. Okay, so I'm going to answer it. And I'm going to answer it not from my own head because a lot of people just like to debate and everything. I'm just going to answer it. I went into Chat GPT and asked the question, why do people get upset when Black Americans say we are our own ethnic group? Man, so this is what I got. I'll put it on the screen. Some people are offended when Black Americans say we are our own ethnic group for a few different and sometimes conflicting reasons. Here's a breakdown of where the discomfort or pushback tends to come from. Number one, misunderstanding terms of race versus ethnicity. Many people conflate race with ethnicity. Race is typically based on physical traits in a broader social category: Black, white, Asian. Ethnicity refers to shared cultural traits, history, language, and identity. When Black Americans assert that they are an ethnic group, some hear it as a rejection of Pan African unity or a misunderstanding of their Blackness as simply racial, not cultural. This leads to confusion or even hostility. Number two, pushback from African or Caribbean communities. Some people from African or Afro Caribbean backgrounds may feel that Black Americans should align more closely with Pan African or diasporic identities. Claiming a distinct ethnic identity might be seen as a separation or distancing from African roots. But Black American identity has developed over 400 plus years in a specific cultural, historical, and political context, which is a definition of ethnicity. Number three, internalized notions of identity as static or purist. Some are offended because they think ethnicity must be tied to a specific homeland, language, or uninterrupted lineage. Since Black Americans are descendants of enslaved Africans and much of that original cultural continuity was violently erased, some people assume there is no real ethnic continuity. But in reality, Black American culture, AAVE, foodways, music, naming traditions, social norms, historical experience has become distinct, evolved, and cohesive the same way any other ethnic group forms over time. Number four. Number four, white Americans or non-black people. Sometimes non-black people, especially white Americans, feel discomfort when Black Americans assert a strong cultural identity. That can be because it challenges the melting pot narrative. It emphasizes the legacy of slavery, segregation, and cultural exclusion in the U.S. It reinforces that Black American identity isn't just American plus Black, but its own historical identity, something white culture has often tried to erase or co-op. Number five, fear of division within the diaspora. Some people worry that asserting a separate ethnic identity could cause division among Black people globally. But recognizing Black Americans as an ethnic group doesn't negate shared ancestry or solidarity. It's just an acknowledgement of a unique historical and cultural path they've taken. Final thought. Being offended often comes from a place of misunderstanding, protection of existing narratives, or fear of exclusion. But the reality is, Black Americans are an ethnic group, just as Haitians, Jamaicans, or Afro Brazilians are, all shaped by enslavement, resistance, and rebirth in different contexts. Acknowledging that doesn't erase connection to Africa, it affirms what was built from it. So, yeah, that's ChatGPT. What I would just say is simply in one word: ethnogenesis. And if you just go study that, you'll understand exactly what happens and why Black Americans are our own ethnic group.